Now we start the function of following organization related to energy conservation. The first one, MEDA, means MEDA. The full form of MEDA is Maharashtra Energy Development Agency. The next, what is the role of MEDA? The MEDA shoulders imperative responsibilities to conduct awareness, training, and capacity building for various stakeholders. Prime object of such training program is for implementation of electrification construction building code complement buildings in Maharashtra. Beyond the process of modification and enforcement of the codes in the state, the capacity building training activity plays a key role in creating awareness of energy conservation building code throughout the state. The next one, what is the function of the MEDA? It is a state government organization designed by BEE for implementation of energy conservation policies and act. The function of its to coordinate the central government of BEE to control and observe energy conservation act and policies at state. The proper implementation and financial aids from different semi-government implementation and financial aids from different semi-government organizations which are provided by central government. In exam, definitely ask the function of MEDA. The next one, MNRE, means Ministry of New Renewable Energy. MNRE, it's identify the areas where research and development is needed and to be supported by new designing and manufacturing technology. Establish performance standards and specification of international grade and help the industry to grow globally. Industries are given recognition of standards and accreditation if they comply with international quality level and help to attain same throughout. Identify the areas where new and renewable energy services to be bring so that the goal of energy security, energy unbalance and gap between supply and demand can be fulfilled. This is the function of MNRE. Next, BEE, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Once again, BEE, Bureau of Energy Efficiency. The mission of BEE is to institute energy efficiency services, enable delivery mechanism in the country and provide leadership to energy efficiency in all sector of economy. The primary objective would be reduce energy intensity in the Indian economy. The function of the BEE is to arrange training program for the institution, industries and individuals by the expertise personnel in the respective field. Research and development in the field of energy efficiency, strengthening consultancy services by using more experienced person, increase awareness by advertisement and spreading information regarding the energy conservation, plan and facilitate execution of project and demonstration, promote energy conservation by encouraging to use efficient process equipment, control device, etc. Give innovative financial option for energy efficient projects, design an educational curriculum including all aspects of energy conservation. The next one, NPC, NPC means National Productive Council. It is a national level organization under Ministry of Commerce and Industry Government of India. Training consultancy is extended by this organization within area of productivity. It provides consultancy in area of process management, energy management, strategic productivity management, etc. to achieve effectiveness economically. It arranges seminar, workshop, conference in collaboration with the various institutions which are involved in energy conservation and renewable energy policies. Next, Energy Electricity Act 2003. Considering the vast potential of energy saving and benefits of energy efficiency, the Government of India introduced the Energy Conservation Act. First one is the 2001. The Act provides for the legal framework, institution arrangement, and a regulatory mechanism at the central and state level to embark upon energy efficiency drive in the country. Indian Industry Program for Energy Conservation, that is IIPEC. Under IIPEC, the task groups for textile, cement, pulp and paper, fertilizer and aluminium have been formed. Each task force is being headed by stakeholders and BEE is actively involved in organizing the program. The member from the industry participate in this project and sharing the best practices, declaring their voluntary target and benchmarking, etc. Now we use the Energy Electricity Act 2003. In this act, the first one, the central government to prepare a national regulatory policies in consultation with the state government. The next, the thrust to complete the rural electrification and provide for management of rural distribution by panchayat, cooperative societies, non-government organization, franchises, etc. The next, the provisions for license-free generation and distribution in the rural areas. Next, the generation being de-licensed and captive generation being freely permitted. That is the hydro projects need clearance from the Central Electricity Authority. Transmission utility at the central as well as the state level to be government company with responsibility for plan and coordinate development of transmission network. Provision for private license in transmission and entry in distribution through an independent network. The next, the open access in transmission from the outset. Distribution license will be free to undertake the generation and generating companies will be free to take up distribution business. This is the this contains is invented in Electricity Act 2003. The next one, needs and benefits for star labeling. The simple example, if you purchase the AC in 2 to 3 years back, you get the AC for 3 star. Now you get the 5 star or 7 star. So what is the difference between 3 star and 5 star? 3 star AC consume more power as compared to 5 star or 7 star AC. That is the need, that is the meaning of 3 star and 5 star. Okay. The purchase of any electrical equipment is largely driven by cost of owning the appliances. This may, and we tend to overlook cost of using the appliances, that is the electricity bill. This may at times land us in purchasing something that might not be the best option for us. However, once purchased, they are going to stay in our house almost till the life of the appliance, say 8 to 10 years for expensive appliances like refrigerators, air conditioner or washing machine. Hence, it makes a lot of sense to understand the service that we want to drive from the appliances and expectation from its performance. An important factor that must be understood is how much electricity that the appliance will consume once it is purchased. An understanding of how much extra money we may need to pay for an appliance that consumes less energy will prove useful in the long run. Research has also shown that once we are informed about the future benefit, we take more rational decision in order to provide us with this information. This is the benefits or needs of star labeling. In experiment number 1, you get the details of the this star labeling. If any doubts in unit number 1, then you send your question to via WhatsApp to me. Thank you very much.